CMD Boxing Reports. Ronell Hick reporting here, and I'm back at it for the Boxing Fanatics. So wow, man, what a fight. George Groves versus Eubanks Jr. Man, I knew it. Okay, I knew it all along that George Groves will be too much for Chris Eubanks Jr. I mean, really, Chris Eubanks Jr., he's not really experienced for that level. All right, I knew that he had no chance of winning this fight. Now, I remember I was reading an article about Chris Eubanks Jr. when he was saying that he was sparring over in Cuba, and he was sparring this super heavyweight by the name of Aris Landy Savan. Now, when I first seen the name Aris Landy, I thought it would be Aris Landy Laura, but as I continue to read, I noticed he was talking about someone else. Yep, two different dudes. Now, he stated that in that fight, in that sparring session, that the heavyweight dude couldn't even knock him out. All right, he knocked him out of the ring, yeah, but he couldn't knock him out. All right, so that right there goes to show that he has a pretty sturdy chin, and he was explaining that he shouldn't have to worry about guys like George Groves, his power, and Gennady Golovkin's power. But I'm like, really? Gennady Golovkin doesn't even fight at 168. He lives like 8 floors down from that division at 160. So why should he be worried about his power? But getting back to the fight, all right, Chris Eubanks Jr., he was showing his inexperience in this fight. All right, man, he was looking good the first few seconds of the first round, jabbing to the body and moving back. But, going on in the fight, you could just see his inexperience. He was swinging, wow, like Deontay Wilder, looking like Ricardo Mayorga in a way. And Ricardo Mayorga, he don't have no boxing experience whatsoever, no amateur background at all. All right, now I'm gonna be frank with you, I really don't know too much about Chris Eubanks Jr. amateur background, but really, he really did look inexperienced in this fight. And hey, George Groves, he went in and he done it. All right, now at times I thought it was gonna be a knockout, but hey, that didn't occur. George Groves, he was just looking like Mayweather up against them ropes. He was, maneuvering and all. And going into the later rounds, plus I was streaming the fight, so I didn't get real like a real good look at both fighters. But I noticed that both of these guys was bleeding. I'm like, damn. Chris Eubanks Jr. and George Groves, but they said that came from headbutts. Like I said, I was streaming. I didn't get that 1080 great look, great picture, like it was on regular TV. But man, it was a great fight. I enjoyed it. Congratulations to George Groves. He gets to move on. And although the young man Chris Eubanks Jr. is saying that he wants a rematch, I don't know what for, man. If you wasn't ready for this one, man, you're not gonna be ready for the rematch. Not really. So best thing to do is to move on. All right, so that's my take on this. CMD Boxing Reports. I'll catch you guys on the next one.